Alrighty, soldiers, welcome back to Simon of Fortune. Today we're going to be taking a look at this M2 helmet that I restored. This is one of my most ambitious helmet projects to date, and it took a few months to come to fruition, but it's done now, so let's go take a look at it. Back to December we go. We're going to get this helmet stripped today, hopefully. This is a McCord front seam 212 Alpha. One of the swivel bales is missing and the other one is still intact, but these will be replaced with D bales. I have them ordered already. I just haven't they haven't come in the mail yet. That's what I'm trying to say. So I guess we'll just get the helmet ready for when that time comes. It's currently 2 days before Christmas, and it's been cold all week. But today the high is 57, so I thought I'd take my helmet to work and take advantage of the nice weather. Get this thing stripped. And then when the D-bales come in, I'll be ready to take down to the machine shop so they can weld them on for me. Right now this has, I believe this is Vietnam paint on it. If not, it's Korea. But this isn't World War II paint. It's got sand texture. Overall, it's in pretty nice shape. Just make it a M2. And the heat stamp 212, that's no accident. I kind of got this helmet specifically for that reason, because 212, I've seen M2s up to 229, maybe even later. But original M2s, they went up to at least 229. So this is appropriate for that. I think I got the whole thing covered. We will come back in a few minutes, scrape, clean, probably do it all over again. Okay, so here it is after a couple minutes of scraping. It's actually coming off a lot easier than I thought. But I'm going to clean it, put more stripper on it, and then next time you'll see it, this helmet should be nice and bare metal. Or actually, I need to do the inside too. So either one. As I'm cleaning this helmet off, I got probably like 60% of the paint off. But the metal on here is in really, really good shape, I must say. You can see they burnt through on the welds when they were putting the new fixed bale or the swivel bales on, so that might be something I need to fill in. But other than that, it's in I'm impressed how this looks. But I guess I just need to go ahead and keep on stripping. Alright, so last you saw this, it was December 2023. It is now March 5th, 2024. That's right, this thing's been unfinished for the last 3 months. But, I mean, paint's all stripped off. I got the bales removed, and the D-bales came in, and I have these pre-painted. But I just wanted to get these pre-painted, self-etching primer, green and clear. I just wanted to make sure that these were nice and coated before they went on. I just wanted to make sure that everything was... these would get painted and everything. But this is about the point I would take it to the machine shop to have the bales welded on. But I have an exciting new toy that'll make sure that this gets done however I want it. Took a little trip down to Harbor Freight, and I bought a spot welder finally. Been waiting to do this for a long time, but the machine shop charges $40 to weld bales on, and this was $180. So if I do 5 helmets, this will have paid for itself. Ooh, this is very exciting. Yeah! Very own spot welder. All right, let's get this put together and I can go ahead and put bales on the helmet. Okay, so we have our spot welder put together, put the tips on and everything, plugged in. Guess we'll just go ahead and do it. Ho ho ho! There we go. Got one on. Just need to do the other side now. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. Okay. Oh yes. Yes. We have a bale. We have a half an M2. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Yes, it's so cool. I'm not surprised. I've used a spot welder before. I know what I'm doing, but it's just so cool. It's really happening. Okay, next one. Oh yes. We're good to go. Okay. Okay, we just have one more weld and we'll have an M2 shell. Okay, unplug this, and there you have it. I now have a M2 shell. Oh yes. Okay. All right, well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get some primer on this thing. Let's go outside. So I'm gonna go with self-etching primer. I want to make sure the paint stays on the rim. And I mean, they're notorious for weathering. My front seam already has, but I'm gonna do self-etching for the inside at least. And the bales are getting repainted, obviously, but as this outside coat wears down, it should reveal the inside coat. Alright, so there's our primed M2 shell. See the heat stamp better there, 212A. let this dry and probably do the outside and get some cork on here, depending on the weather. All right, so it's been a couple hours, maybe hour and a half. And I'm getting impatient, so I want to get some green on this. Using a new brand, Crosslink. Well, it's not new brand, but I haven't used their World War II color before, so right off the bat, it looks a lot darker than the other stuff. A lot more brown. Maybe I just haven't seen it in a while. Now we need to paint the under part, because if you look on the under part, it's still primer color. So go up from the bottom instead of down from the top. Is now we need to let this sit, let it flash off, and I will put just a little bit more paint on it anywhere I did a little light, and then I'll let it cure and we'll do the inside tomorrow. All right, it's the next morning now and we have an inside to paint, so I guess we'll just get right to it. Okay. I also painted around the outside just a little bit extra. Make sure I get that downward angle so I have even coverage on the cork. I'm going to take this inside, let it dry for a few hours, and the chin strap should be here today. So once we get clear coat on this and that cures, so I can get the chin straps thrown on here and the shell will be done. Alright guys, so here's our M2. It's looking pretty good. I got the straps on there. Inside and outside have been matte clear coated. This is darker than the crosslink paint. This is darker than the Rapco paint I usually use. But we're going to go ahead and put some markings on here. Since this is an airborne helmet, and I am delightfully unoriginal, I think I'm going to do Easy Company, or rather 2nd Battalion 506th. So I just got some white paint here, and I guess we'll go ahead and get painted. Get the strap undone. All right. So for 2nd 506th, it's a spade with a tick mark under. So not doing a stencil or anything because they did these by hand back in World War II for D-Day. So that's what I'm doing too. So there's our first one done for the most part. I'm gonna fill it in a little better here. We just need to add the little mark under here for 2nd Battalion. I saw, instead of like a square, I saw it like being a circle on an original helmet, and I thought it looked cool. So there we go. There's our first one. All right. There we have our Easy Company helmet. Let's see. Yeah, the other one's bigger. But like I said, you can't look at both at the same time. So here's one clove or spade. Here's the other one. I'm gonna let this dry and then touch it up, and then the shell will be done. I still have to do the liner. I don't know if I'm going to include that in this video or not. It just depends when I order the stuff for it. So you should see that right about now. All right, and here we have the completed M2 helmet. I repainted the spades on the side. I made them smaller. That's a little more accurate for D-Day. And I didn't like how they looked in the first place. I also did an antique white finish. The paint I got is called antique parchment. It's just kind of a natural off-white. But overall, I think this helmet turned out really well. I'm really satisfied with it. And I just wanted an M2 for a long time. So I will have a video on the liner next week if you are interested in checking that out. I'm interested in taking this chin cup off. So if you like this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, check out our Discord in the link below. And just thanks for watching, and have an awesome rest of your night, soldiers. Thank you for watching.